Governors are required to address House and Senate members every year. Governor Bob Ferguson's theme for 2026, history. He pointed to the recent historic floods, highlighting how communities, first responders, and the state rallied to help each other.
It's that heart and spirit of our people that allows me to report today that the state of our state remains strong.
He blames the state's current deficit partially on federal policies and budget cuts from the Trump administration. Ferguson is calling for historic investments in transportation, billions for road construction and maintenance, and new ferries. He wants to increase funding for new housing, too, and says that can all be done without new taxes this year. But looking forward, he's calling for a new tax because for too long, he says, the state has relied on the poorest residents to pay the highest taxes.
That's not fair, that's not right, and that's why I'm calling for something truly historic, a millionaire's tax.
If there's anybody in this state that doesn't think that that's going to trickle on down to them and be a broad-based income tax.
Republicans are skeptical the tax would only impact millionaires. Leaders in the House and Senate say none of their members would support it, and they don't think the public wants it either.
This is a pretty big deal to just trot out after 100 years of saying it's unconstitutional, the people don't like it, 11 times and counting, and we're going to run it through over the top of the people in a short 60-day session. That just seems like a stretch to me.
The governor has said he will not sign off on this millionaire's tax if it ever were to go, or if the legislation called for it to be allowed to go below that millionaire threshold. He also wants some tax breaks. He's suggested perhaps eliminating the sales tax on items like toiletries and diapers. It's not clear yet if that is going to be in the proposal that is being worked on here. Joyce?
And I understand he also brought up ICE enforcement today.
Yes, he said that it was something that's making him angry. He thinks it's unjust. We were talking about history there. He says this is a shameful point in history, in American history, and he is also endorsing a bill that you heard Sharon talk about earlier, prohibiting law enforcement from wearing masks on immigration or any kind of investigations. That's something that he is behind as well.
All right. In Olympia for us tonight. Thank you, Drew.